Anthony Gordon's sixth goal of the Premier League season capped off a famous 8 days for Newcastle United, who beat Manchester United 1–0 at St James's Park on Saturday. The Magpies, down 10 first-team players, used the same lineup for a 4–1 win over Chelsea, 1–1 draw with PSG, and now a 1–0 defeat of Manchester United, leapfrogging the Red Devils on the table. Watch Newcastle vs Manchester United full match replay stream given all that and the acknowledgement that Man United also had Champions League duty this week. It was surprising that Manchester United was the team looking exhausted for much of the match. The Red Devils were coming off 3 straight Premier League wins but had drawn Galatasaray 3–3 at midweek in the Champions League. They rarely looked up for this match until the final 10 minutes, with Newcastle struggling for energy and Sofyan Amrabat helping Man Utd find a modicum of say in the match. Newcastle moves into 5th for the moment on 26 points, 2 behind Aston Villa and 7 off the top of the table. Man United now sits 7th on 24 points. Magpies continue to prove mettle, and Man Utd is missing it. Not many teams in the world down 10 first-team players would be expected to go win-draw-win against Chelsea, PSG, and Manchester United, but Eddie Howe's Newcastle did just that this week. Sven Botman, Callum Wilson, Harvey Barnes, Dan Burn, Sean Longstaff, and Joe Willock have been joined by Javi Manquillo, Elliot Anderson, Jacob Mirphy and Matt Targett. And of course there's Sandro Tonali's suspension for gambling. And this should be doubling damning for Man United, as Erik Ten Hag's men have been picking up wins despite mediocre performances, the 3–0 win over Everton aside. Newcastle dominated the visitors. Look at the numbers. 58% possession, 22–8 in shot attempts, and a gaudy plus 2.29 xG advantage. Erik Ten Hag reaction: "We had a tough first half. We said at half-time, okay, we are pleased to be 0–0. We had to stay in the game, which we didn't, but we had a good comeback. In the last part of the game was the fight we have to show. On lack of goals, I will talk with my team. In the end we stayed in the game and had some good chances by Reguilon. We thought we scored a goal but just offside. We could have drawn, but overall you'd say Newcastle deserved to win." Nick Pope injury update. Eddie Howe says likely dislocated shoulder. It looks bad. It looks like a dislocation of his shoulder, which he's had done before. He had it operated on and came back successfully. I don't know what the future holds for Nick, whether he needs an operation or not, but we'll get it checked out and fingers crossed. What's next? Newcastle go to Everton on Thursday before visiting Tottenham on Sunday, December 10th, in what will ask even more of the Magpies. Manchester United host Chelsea on Wednesday and Bournemouth on Saturday.